Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be learning on how to round decimals. So first, let's start off with a little bit of knowing where the elements are placed. So say we have 5.367. So this decimal place is the 10th. This is the 100th. And this, the farthest right, is this 1000th location. So with that being said, and knowing that, let's get into some examples. So say, for example, we have 5.782, and we went around to the nearest 10th. So when we went around to the nearest 10th, we know that this is the 10th location, and we want to look to the element right to its right. So we either get 5.8 or we round down to 5.7. Now, if the element to the right is 1, 2, 3, 4, we round up. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we round up. And if it's a little mistake there, if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, we round down. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we round up. So for this example, 8, we will round up, and we get 5.8. So let's do some examples. Say we went around to the nearest 10th again. And we get, let's say we have 7.367. Well, we look at the 6, so we either know it could be 7.4 or 7.3. 6, we know what to round up, so we get 7.4. And now the 6 and the 7 just turn to zeros, so it could be like 7.300, 7.400, but in this case, we can just ignore the zeros because it doesn't really affect the number at all. So say we have another example of 2.534. Well, we look at the 3, so we know we get 2.6 or 2.5. 3, we know to round down, so we get 2.5. Let's try another example. Say we have 103.154. And we went around to the nearest 10th. Now this 103 might look confusing, but since we're rounding to the nearest 10th, we completely ignore that. So the number on the left of the decimal, we can completely ignore. So we went around to the nearest 10th, so we still look at the 5. So we can get 103.2 or 103.1. So we know the 5 will round up, so we get 103.2. Say we went around to the nearest 100th now. Say we have 3.782. You know that this spot in the middle is the 100th digit. So same thing as rounding to the 10th, we're going to look to the element to the right. So we look at 2. So we either get 3.79 or we get 3.78. 2, we know we round down, so we get 3.78. So let's try another one, rounding to the 100th. Let's say we have 17.3563. So know that this is the 100th. Look to the element to the right, it's 6. So we either get 17.36 or we get 17.35. Both 6, we know we round up. We get 17.36. Let's try one more. Say we have 374.8. 5, 6, 7. Well, look at the element to the right. So we get 374.57, or we get 374.56. Well, we know it's 7, so we round up. So we get 374.57. Now say we want to round to the nearest thousand location. So let's say we have 5.36721. Well, we know that this location is the thousandth location. So just like the 10th, running to the 10th and the 100th, we want to look to the element to the right. So we'll be looking at this 2. So we already get 5.368, or we get 5.367. So we know that the 2, we round down, so we get 5.367. Let's try another example. Let's say we have 13.8651. Well, we'll look at the element to the right of the thousandth location. So we really get 13.866, or we get 13.865. Now we round down, so we get 13.865. Let's try one more. Say we have 3,000.7258. So I know the number 3,000 is really big, but it's to the left of the decimal, so we kind of ignore that. So we get 3,000.726, or we get 3,000.725. So we look at this 8, because it's to the right of the thousandth location. And we know with 8, we round up, so we get 3,000.726. And I hope that clarifies a lot of things and makes everything a lot more simple and easy when it comes to rounding decimals. Thanks for watching.